What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Maas Apeal, and it's another Tuesday. So we made it another week. Tonight's gonna be a good show because tonight is the beginning of a new adventure for me. Tonight is the beginning of a new adventure. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Facebook. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Twitch. And shout out to everybody that's watching on Instagram. As well as everybody that's watching on YouTube. But yeah, I had a good weekend. That's the first thing is I had a good weekend. The weekend was great. It's always good to get out and see people you know, hang out in the sun, just have a good time. And then Sunday, I went to a nice little day party with the homies. Went Ike Don and Thrax. Went out and had a good time. We had a good time Sunday. I posted some videos. It was. I'm not gonna say that the crowd was young, but it was wild. It was wild. Women get up on top of it. Yeah, it was a wild good night. Outlaw Village, what's going on, my brother? What's going on, Outlaw? My homeboy Gino, what's going on, brother? What's going on, YWG? What's going on with everybody tonight? But yeah, I always talk about the current events, so I'm gonna talk about the current events and what's been really going on. But yeah, today is a new day. Um, y'all know me. I'm an open book. I put everything out there. But I have a very good job. I worked in DC, and basically for the last 3 years, I had been working remote, and I had moved to Cincinnati a couple of years ago. And yesterday, I was laid off from my job. Can't really speak on the specifics of it right now. Gotta wait a few weeks. But yeah, I gave the company three years of my life. 3 years of energy. And I've never been let go from a job or laid off from a job or rift or whatever you want to say it because of my work product. My work product is always good. Usually I get let go because things kind of slow down with government contracting, and usually I'm the highest paid recruiter or recruit manager, whatever you want to say, on the staff. When things like that happen, when business slows down, the higher salaries are the ones that get let go. But the title, always be prepared for change. So that's what the topic of tonight's show is about, is just being prepared for change. Sometimes you just gotta, keep it moving. Sometimes, when you get laid off and things like that, that's a blessing in disguise, because the number one commodity that you have as a person is your time. So whenever a company gives you your time back, that gives you time to strategize, to plan your next move, and things like that. But I'm good. I'm probably gonna take a month or two off. I got some I got some money put up, and I got some things where I'm kind of good for a few months. I'm good for a few months. Now, the way that I live is going to change. There's going to be some cutbacks on some things and things like that, but it's life. It's going to be greater later. It's going to be greater later. Hey, what's going on, Mildred? How you doing tonight? But current events. The diddler. The diddler. They are throwing some crazy accusations out there about the diddler. Now, you know, some of the stuff that's been coming out about the women and stuff, it's really bad. It's bad. There's never a time that your man should put his hands on a woman, and we've all seen the video. We don't need to talk about it no more, but yeah, I mean, they're coming out now and saying that Diddy had something to do with the deaths of Shakur Stewart and Chris Lighty. Now you may say, "Oh, it's coming from left field," but what they're saying, the angle is that Diddy was a jealous person, very jealous to the point that he didn't like to see men out with his ex. And they're saying that Diddy deleted these two record executives because they were dating his ex. And I can't really go into the specifics. I watched a couple of videos about it, but the way that they're painting Diddy, it's like, it's getting crazy, some of the stuff that they're saying about this man that they're throwing out. That this dude was really, the way that they're saying it, that this dude was powerful and he was throwing his weight around, and if you didn't get down with the program, get down or lay there. Get down and lay there. It's good to see Mildred. Mildred, I'm happy to see you. You've been gone for 2 or 3 weeks. You know, we talk on the outside. We talk on the outside of the show, and I know you've been going through some things. Yeah, you know what I told you. Yeah, it's time to get, man, you got to keep it moving. One monkey don't stop the show. There's plenty brothers out here. But I know you, but I'm just glad you out being social amongst the people again. But yeah, they saying that, and then people are putting out videos saying that Diddy's never gonna go to trial. He's gonna delete himself. He's gonna disappear. He's gonna go over there with Russ Simmons. He's gonna go over to Bali, leave his family, just desert his family and go to Bali. So they have no extradition law. So you can get to Bali. There's countries that you can go to as an American, and America can't extradite you from these places to make you come stand trial for whatever wrongs you've done. So, yeah, Diddy's gonna spend a whole lot of money on lawyers, and I think that the big thing that people are missing out on is this stuff cuts Diddy's children's life chances. So if money's not put up, and then it's going to be hard for them to, because people are not going to help the children of me. I guess some people would, but what he got going on, making his children's life a lot harder than what it was going to be prior to all of this. But shout out to everybody who's watching on Facebook. I had to put out a call today because starting June 6th, in order for me to do lives on Facebook, I had to have 100 followers. And I went on my Maas Apeal Facebook, and I saw I had 99 followers. So in order for me to be able to do this show tonight, I had to put a call. I needed 1 follower. So I put a call out, and I got a whole bunch more followers than I had. So I appreciate everybody on Facebook that responded to the post that I put about needing 1 more follower. Oh yeah, so I appreciate you all. It's I will say this. My page has been growing. I've been doing this for a little bit more than a year. And I would say I think right now I have 1,141 subscribers to my page. And for a long time, I really didn't get any interaction from my true friends, my true people that are on my Facebook page and things like that. So I want to give a shout out to my homies on Facebook. They've really been showing up and showing out. They've been participating in my shows and stuff lately. So I appreciate y'all. It's always good when people that you know interact with something that you're doing outside of the norm, as opposed to, just not dealing with it. So I appreciate you all. And always do this. We're 11 minutes into the show, 12 minutes. After about the first 15 minutes, I usually cut those other pages off so y'all can come over here and, politic with us. Join in the conversation. So y'all got about 3 more minutes. And then I'm going to cut those other pages off. And then y'all can come over here to YouTube and join us in the conversation. But yeah, I got it blued out of here tonight. It's not blue because I'm down. I got on blue. So I thought that the blue lights would add a little something as opposed to it being bright white lights. But I appreciate everybody that came out tonight. But yeah, we're going to talk about when things unexpectedly happen, what do you do? What do you do? You go off in the corner and sulk and things like that. Do you just walk through it? Because you prepared yourself for what's to come. I got a homeboy, and over this last year and a half, he's had about 4 or 5 deaths in his family in the last 18 months. One of my friends has had 5 deaths in his family. They've all come unexpectedly. No death is expected, but you would say things just come unexpectedly. And I look at the energy that he has in going straight through this stuff, and he's very, very selfless. I got a very, very selfless friend. He's making sure that everyone else is okay. And he's the youngest. He's the youngest of all his siblings. But he's got everything in order. Every time that these unexpected occurrences has happened in his life the last 18 months, I've watched it. I've watched him. I've watched how, yeah. And we'll have conversations, and some of the conversations we have, he probably doesn't have with other people really, really close. But I've just watched how in these last 18 months, when he's had a couple of his older siblings have passed away, his mom passed away, his grandmother passed away, and someone else in his family. And that could be debilitating, draining, however you want to put it. So I've watched how he has maneuvered these last 18 months, and I'm astonished, because a lesser person would have folded if they lost 5 or 6 family members in an 18-month period. And they had to be the person that's spearheading everything, making sure that everything is okay, everyone is okay. I watched it. So that's why I wanted to talk about this today. And then I got laid off yesterday. And when me, I work in HR. I have my My bachelor's degree is in applied social research. So for the last 2 years of my undergraduate, I just went out and people watched. I just went out and people watched. And then that's probably another reason why when I'm out at the club or when I'm out with my homies, I always play the back. I'm never the one that's out front. That's and you can look in the you'll see pictures that we post. I always play the back. I'm the person that's watching. That's me. I'm the person that's watching. While everybody's kicking in, I'm still kicking in and having a good time, but I'm just always I'm a people watcher. I look at people's facial expressions. I look at how people are. And from undergrad being in social research, my master's degree, I have a master's in public administration, human resources management. So basically, I utilize my undergrad stuff and my graduate school degree in what I do. So I'm the person that's in the background, that's watching the scene, that's making sure everything's cool. If I get a sense of something's about to go down, I tell my people, "Hey man, let's blow this joint, let's bounce this." That's me. That's me. I'm still having fun, but usually, I'm the older person usually in the group of people that I go out with. I hang with myself. I don't necessarily hang out with men that are my age. There are a couple men that I hang out with that are my age that go out. But usually if I'm going out and I'm in a group, I'm the elder statesman of the situation. So I may be admiring women and looking at women and filming video and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm always on point. Always on point. But being prepared for change. And the thing about that is change can come at any given time. Any given time. You could be out somewhere and it's sunny and it's 90 degrees and everything's cool, and 2 minutes later it's a thunderstorm that blew in. Are you prepared? So that's really what tonight is about, is being prepared for the unexpected. Whether it's in your work life or it's in your personal life. We always have to be prepared. Even when you don't think you're prepared, you need to be prepared. Coming up on 20 minutes, and like I said, I got kind of long-winded there. So yeah, shout out to everybody on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. But yeah, I need y'all to come over here and join the conversation with us. We got a good group of people over here. Some good interaction is always good for the show. So yeah, I appreciate y'all, but come to YouTube. Subscribe to my page. That's what I really want you to do. So Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. Peace be unto you. Come to YouTube. So I'm gonna look at the comments and then I'm gonna get back to, my diatribe. See what people were saying. What? Yeah. Juggernaut TV, you're right. You gotta adapt to your situation. Hey, Miss 702, you blowing up in the YouTube space. I love to see it. I love to see the people that I come in contact with. We're all small YouTubers. We all started out with no subscribers, little to no subscribers, and we are all doing our thing now. All of us are over 1,000 subscribers now. And Miss 702 done passed me up. So shout out to Miss 702. If you haven't been to go check her page out, Go check out Miss 702 Spade. This is a really, really beautiful young lady. Um, she talks about good things. She grew up around good men. So her conversation is going to be kind of different from these women that are out here that really didn't have strong men in their lives. So if you're looking for a woman that's grounded, that really has positive, good things to say about black men, about black women, about black love, and about our existence here in America, go check out Miss 702's page. Somebody said YWG as usual. What I'm drinking on, I made a martini YWG. It's some this some well this is some well vodka. Forgot the name of it. I poured the last of it in here, and I'm drinking a martini tonight. I got a cigar. I don't know if I'm gonna light it up tonight, but we'll see. Hey man, when life gives you lemons, make bourbon no lemon. Hey man, we gotta roll with the punches. I'm good. I got some money put up. I'm good for a couple months. But this gives me time. I have my own business. I don't mix Maas Apeal and my business, but I have my own business. And I've been doing some things, but now it's just really time to step up. It's either time to step up with my own business and to be the destiny of my own time, or I'm gonna have to get another W-2 job and somebody else is gonna control my time. But I think that I'm going to put the energy and the knowledge into my own business. I'm gonna grow that. That's really what I'm looking to do. I don't want another W-2 position. 1099, long-term contracts through my company, that's really what I'm looking for right now, because one thing I will tell you, everybody out there, and I'm gonna start, I think I'm gonna add another channel to I already have the channel part, and I already have the stuff over there, but I think I'm gonna add another channel because I'm gonna start giving out business advice. Business advice, I do resumes, so if you need your resume done, massapeal@gmail.com. That is my email, but I'm not giving my business email out on here, but I'm going to do another platform. I'm going to start giving out, real time work, resume, career advice. Because I really think that I can do some career coaching. Because I can tell you the real. I work in HR. Give me a month, 30 days, 45 days, and I'm really gonna start talking about the nature of business and how it affects us as a people. When I say us as a people, I'm talking about melanated people. So yeah, give me about 45 days on that. Give me about 45 days. Hey, Miss 702. Miss 702, that don't mean nothing. Let me tell you. That don't mean nothing. I'm smart. I got money put up. One thing about being prepared, I know a lot of y'all put some money in their 401k. Don't get a regular 401k, get a Roth 401k. And the reason why I say you want a Roth 401k is because it's taxed. It's taxed. It's not pre-taxed, it's taxed. So when you have a time of need and you need to take that money out, you've already paid your taxes on it. So there's no penalty when you take it out. They say that they don't want you to touch that money until you're 65. But if you have a Roth IRA 401k account, you can touch that money. Now, the state may penalize you and tax you for 10%, but what's 10% when you need the money now? I'm tell you, I know some stuff. So if you have a 401k, stop putting money in the regular 401k and get you a Roth 401k that is taxed. So in the event that you need to touch that money, and most of us, everybody know, when we leave a company, we're probably going to touch that 401k money. So put it in a Roth. You put it in a Roth and you touch it, you don't get penalized. Hey, man, we keep it moving. That's what we do over here. We keep it moving. Keep it moving. But I want to know what do y'all in times of when change comes unexpected, what do you all do? Tell me what you all do. When something unexpectedly happened and there's change, what do you all do? Because there's things that I do, and I've been kind of successful at it. I've been laid off working in the government contracting space, in recruitment. Getting laid off is a part of the business. Everybody's not built for that. And ain't none of these companies made this black man the head of who they bring into the company. Real talk. No matter how much education I got, no matter how much years of experience I got, no matter what certifications I got, none of these companies has put me over running who they bring into their organization. Now I can find the people or whatever, but I have not been able to find a company, because it just takes one, that will allow me to design the program of bringing their people. I can find the people and find them quickly and get the best people, and people don't leave. I can do that. But in terms of designing the entire program, no, I can't. No company has allowed me to do that. So, shelf life of a government contracting recruiter that is not the director is probably 3 to 4 years. 3 to 4 years is a good run when you're working in the government contracting space, because basically that company has been flourishing for 3 or 4 years, and you've been on the preface of that. You've been a part of that, so you can always leave and go find something. I had a company hit me up yesterday that wanted to talk to me today, and I told them I didn't want to talk today. I wanted to talk tomorrow. They got mad because I didn't want to talk today, and I didn't want to wait. I wanted to talk tomorrow. I didn't want to talk today, so I wasn't really caring, because the position that they were paying is already $40,000 to $50,000 less than what I make now. I'm not going back there, because the thing about it is, if my salary is set at a certain level and I go backwards, I'm going to have to work my way back up to the level of where I was at. So I'd rather take the chances on myself and my company and work 1099. I got the gift of gab. I can talk about anything. I can talk with gangsters and pimps and hustlers, or I can go to the boardroom and talk with those people too. It's a fine line, but some people can do that. Now, being able to maneuver in both of those worlds affords you lots of opportunities, but time and circumstance equals luck. Haven't got that position yet, but I still got time. Still got time. And hey man, I read. That's the thing about it. As a black man that is getting old, I read on a daily basis. I got a big bookshelf right here with a whole bunch of books that I read. I read on a daily basis. You gotta read. Black people, we gotta read. You gotta stay abreast of what's going on in your field of work. You can't just work and not develop yourself professionally and think that you're gonna grow somewhere. It don't work like that. Not for us. It doesn't work like that. It don't work like that. Gonna get back to these comments and see what's going on in the comments. Laura Wise, we got Laura Wise in the house tonight. Okay, we got Laura Wise in the house. She's been gone for a couple of weeks. She got this new Pilates class, and yeah, she been doing a workout thing. Uh oh. Miss 702 says she going to a first jazz concert this weekend. She's going to the jazz. 702. If you put your little sundress on, and have all your little accoutrements together, you do okay. You'll meet your old player. What? Laura Wise had trumpet lessons tonight. Yeah, exactly, Miss 702. You gotta have multiple streams of income. That's what we doing though. You got multiple streams of income. You gotta have the W-2, you gotta have the 1099, you gotta have the off the books. No. You don't have to have off the books. We're not gonna talk illegalities here. So, but but yeah, we have to be ready for change. Change comes all the time. Some people can't deal with change. We see it every day. Some people are not built for change. They lose their job, they kill the whole family. We kill everybody. I'm gonna kill the wife, I'm gonna kill the kids, I'm gonna kill myself. I ain't ready for this. We don't do that on this side. We're going down with the ship. We're going down with the ship. What do y'all do? Laura Wise says she takes it to the bed, she cries, and she get back up. I didn't cry, but I didn't leave the house today. I didn't put any clothes on today until it was time for me to put something on for this show. That's how I cope with things. I sat around the house. I wrote some notes down. I drank a little bit. I went to sleep. That's how I cope with stuff. So I take some time to myself. I don't want to be around anyone. I'm here with you all. This right here is my therapy. This right here is my therapy. Getting over here, talking with you all, and really telling you all what's really been going on. This is my therapy, because basically I'm expunging all the bad energy out of me. And I'm able to do that because I'm comfortable with y'all. It could be 100 or some people in here watching me or whatever, but I got my 10, 15, 20 people that F with me. And I'm thankful for having y'all. On the real, I'm thankful for having y'all. Yeah, multiple streams. That's what we talking about. But even though you may believe you're not prepared for the unexpected, You never know until the unexpected happens. And usually internally, like I said, I can't really go into specifics for 30 to 45 days, somewhere in there. But believe me, I'm going to tell this story. But usually you know when things are happening. There are signs that you will get that something is imminent. Now, you have to be smart enough and be open enough to see those signs, but nothing ever happens unexpectedly. Even though it happens, if you're in tune and things of that nature, you can kind of sense something is amiss when dealing with jobs. Now, life and stuff like that is different, but when we're talking about jobs, you can kind of feel the writing on the wall. You can feel it. Even if you're doing good, whatever the case, the writing is on. You can feel it. You can get that feeling. So the thing about that is just preparing yourself to be ready when things happen. Just be prepared. Even though you think you're not prepared, just be prepared. It's an internal thing. The cream rises to the top. And in those times of distress, that's when the cream needs to rise. What y'all got going on in the comments? Hell, y'all are here. Everybody's laughing and giggling and exactly. Jesslina has came out from her hibernation. She's a female grizzly bird, and she's been hibernating, but she came out of her cave today. We got Jesslina. Today is a good day. We got Jesslina in the house. We got Jesslina in the house tonight. She woke up from her she didn't stop hibernating. See? Mildred said, Laura Wise, I had a down 60 days. I forgot to cry until recently, and now I'm better. Sometimes you just need to cry it out. Sometimes you just need to just linger. Sometimes you just need to hibernate. Sometimes you just need to be out the mix for a little bit, and then you come back stronger. You come back stronger. Yeah. I got all my peoples in. I got all the Maas Apeal family in here tonight. Mildred, I already told you. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you on the show tonight. Are you going out tomorrow night? That's the big test. That's the big test for Mildred. Are you going to your reggae party tomorrow night? Because if you're not going to your reggae party, I'm not going to your reggae party. So when you get ready to go, let me know. I'll be there. But if you ain't going, Mildred, if you ain't going to the reggae spot, I ain't going to the reggae spot. Something like that. Something like that. Got a nice little package. You shut up for a little bit. Nice little package. You gotta be quiet. Okay. Laura Wise said, yeah, Mildred, it takes time, but you gotta release it and then move on. You have to. And the thing about that is you're going to get told no a lot more than you're going to get told yes. A lot more. So you just got to be prepared. Yeah, man, Jesslina in the house. Jesslina in the house. She's been hibernating. She came out of the cave. I hope you wash your underarms. Laying in that cave for all that time and 60, 90 days and just be sleep and Don't wash your underarms. You might be kind of spicy right now. I'm joking, Jesselina. I'm joking. Yeah, man. Hit the like button. 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 I was about to go in percolating mode, but hit the like button. Okay. Mildred went out. Okay. Mildred went out last week. So if you go on this week, Mildred, I'm going to be at the Reggae Club tomorrow night. I'm not leaving the house until I go to Reggae tomorrow night. I'm in. 48 hours of sulking, being in my feelings. But even though I'm in my feelings, I'm good. It ain't never negative over here. Yeah, we got Jesselina in the house tonight, man. She been gone, man. What the hell? I thought she broke. She worked in the Who Scout, so I thought she might have got hit in the kneecaps or something. I didn't know what was going on. I thought she was healing up or something. One of them criminals didn't hit you in your kneecaps. They kneecapped you. That's my brother right there. That's my brother from another mother. So fine, Santana. Here, like I know he's behind that big ass motherfucker truck with the now. I ain't talking about my buddy do heavy lifting. Yeah, construction site. What up, Tanner, man? Glad you're doing all right tonight. Yeah, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah, hit it. Let's hit it. Just Lena said, let's hit it, y'all. Oh, I don't know what ladies mean when it's let's hit it. Listen to Jeff Lena, ladies. Let's hit it. Come over here and hit it. Oh, hold up. I gotta hold on now. I'm putting the link out. You gotta tell, where'd you go, Jesselina? Where'd you go? You took your first trip out the country. You got that first stamp on your passport. It felt good, didn't it? It felt good coming back through customs and them putting that stamp in your empty ass passport book. Fresh. Open it up for the pages probably still stuck together. He said, "Oh, I'm your first stamp." Bam. I ain't gonna lie. I'm on my second passport, and yeah, that first stamp that you get, you stuck your bosom out when they stamped your motherfucking passport book, didn't you? You stuck your bosom out and walked on through the door. Damn, I'm showing my age. You stuck a bosom out. Oh, Costa Rica? Did you go down the colorful book? Did you go down the colorful tube mountain? The rainbow tube mountain? Did you go down that? But yeah, Jesselina got that first stamp on her passport. She stuck her bosom out and walked them through there like, yeah. She got a whole lot of bosom, y'all. TMI. But yeah. Costa Rica. That's a good place to go for your first trip out of the country. I bet the only thing you said confidently the time you was over was hola. That's the only thing. When somebody go to a Spanish country and they don't know the best word ain't hola. You were saying hola to everybody. Hola. 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 Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Yeah, the bosom. You poked your bosom out. Some of you young girls, y'all don't know what bosom is. Ask your mama or your grandmama. And you'll know what bosom is. And gracias. Yep. Hola. Buenos dias. And gracias. That's y'all non-speaking ninjas 3 words. Hola. And be smiling. Hola. Buenos dias. Buenos noches. Buenos tardes. Oh. See, I don't have a job now. Now I can have fun on my show. I can really be unadulterated because I'm not working right now. I have nobody trying to take away from my fun. Uh-oh. She said, yes, the cherry has been popped. Oh, did you meet a Tigray while you was over there? Nah, I'm just joking. Joint Chief of Staff is in the house tonight. Got the Joint Chief in. Yeah. What's going on, brother? The man said, pay him to entertain. You ain't paying, he ain't playing. Yeah, just Lena. That's what's up. I put it out there for all the people that I know to take trips outside the country. So tell me this, Just Lena. Just Lena, you should hit the link, Just Lena. You don't have to cut your camera on, but the people want to hear about. Man, that's what's up, joint. Yeah, another day. Hey, man. Just Lena, come on up here. You don't have to get on the camera. But just tell the people about your experience of going outside the country. How did you get treated? Did you get treated differently than you get treated in America? I mean, what can you say about your trip? Come on, Jesslyn, tell us. My thing is to get more melanated people to get outside the country. See how you get treated outside the confines of the 48. Get out of here and go. Because I'm telling you, my mother probably don't want to hear this. My family probably don't want to hear this. But I'm moving out of America soon. I'm gonna wait till after this. I'm gonna wait till after this tornado season. I mean, this hurricane season. That's another thing I was gonna talk about. Hurricane season is gonna be off the chain, y'all. So if you're planning any trips to any Caribbean countries or even if you're planning on going overseas, you may want to pay attention to the weather. Because from what they're saying, the last tornado season was bad and it was just, the water was just heated a little bit. But now they're saying basically the entire ocean is hotter than normal. Much, much hotter than normal. And that this hurricane season is going to be crazy. They're saying that they think that there's going to be something where two hurricanes come together and make one giant storm. That's what they're predicting to happen this year. So I implore everyone to get out of the country and to go see what's outside the 48. But be careful. Check the weather. Check your flight patterns. Because ain't nothing like going out the country your first time and running into turbulence. It ain't fun. Let me tell you. I worked for an airline. There was a time that I was in an airplane more than I was in my car. And at no point do you get used to turbulence. So yeah, check the weather flight, check the flight patterns, check all that. Here comes Joint Chiefs of Staff. Here comes Joint Chiefs of Staff. Hey man, for real, for real. Get outside your comfort zone. Get outside your comfort zone. They wilding in the comments. They wilding in the comments. I don't know what the hell y'all got going, man. What y'all smoking? What y'all smoking? What y'all drinking in the damn chat? Y'all off the chain tonight. Man, what? Hey, man, I always get outside my comfort zone. I'm outside my comfort zone right now. I've been working for I didn't have a constant job for 3 years. Now I don't have a job. I got money put up. Now it's time to show and prove. That 8 hours that I was giving to them, now I can give it to my company. Now I can give it to my company. Now I can give it to my company. So that's where I'm at right now. But then another thing is as a black man, as a black person, when you're good at what you do, there's always an expiration date on your skills. Now, that's no discredit to yourself. That's no discredit to yourself because we're on a mission of constant learning. But when you're dealing with these companies, there's always an expiration date on your skills because it gets to the point where you're making too much money. It gets to a point where you're making too much money. So they're going to let you go and they're going to bring somebody in on the cheap. I didn't come in on the cheap. But I always, whatever a company pays me, they get their value out of it. Just like I said, I'm good at what I do. You don't pay me for the time that I work for you. You pay me for what I can do in that time. And that's where a lot of people get this working for somebody mixed up. They're not paying you for your time. They're paying you for what you do in that time. Because yeah, you can be working a job for 8 hours, but shit, some jobs you can get that shit done in 4 hours. You just gotta make it 8 hours. You gotta make it 8 hours. They're not paying you for the time you're there. They're paying you for what you do in that time. It don't take me too long to do what I do. But I'll take that 8 hours pay. But when it gets to a point where what you do in those 8 hours, it's not, and it can be something that's not even on in your perimeter of what you do. The things that can make you get laid off can be outside of your perimeter. It can be because somebody in another department ain't doing what they need to do. You can get let go because of the deficiencies of someone else. Whenever you get low, because the thing about it is, those chances that other people get, we don't get those chances. We get our chances But we got to make the most out of our chances because we're not going to get that extra, oh, we got to teach them a little more. We got to, nah. You got to know, we got to know what we doing when we come in the door. They're not paying you for what you going to, when they come to us as melanated people, they're not paying you for what you can learn while you're on the job. They're paying you for what you can do now on the job. Don't never get it twisted. They didn't hire us to learn. They hire us to do. Take that how you want to take it. They don't hire us to learn. Us as melanated people, we do not get hired we do not get hired off of what they think we're going to be able to do in a year or two. No. They're hiring us off of what we can do now. The only people that get hired under the preface of what can you do for me in a couple years are entertainers and athletes. The only. The only people that get hired off of potential are entertainers and athletes. Us as everyday blue collar and white collar workers, we as melanated people do not get hired off of that. You get hired off of what you gonna do when you come into this door from day one. That's what we get hired on. And if I'm lying, somebody tell me different. Man, I ain't drunk no Belvedere in a long time. Somebody came over here with it one day, and this is the last of it. Exactly. Exactly. You're only as good as your last envelope. Only. That's why now is not a time. Be loyal to yourself. You be loyal to a company and you'll be getting a pink slip out the blue like I did. Ooh, wait, that was a damn ghost door. Damn. This is a creaky old witch door. But yeah. It's real out here in the field. The only people that get hired off of potential are athletes and entertainers. You got a degree? My man Joyce, ain't that the truth? It's like folks want you to milk the clock after everything is done. It's not my fault I'm ADHD and can move on purpose. Yeah, man, I get my work done. I get my work done. If y'all wondering, I put my hand, yeah, I'm putting my fingers in my olives. I live alone. I know where my hands be. My hands was clean before I touched myself to use the bathroom. We coming up. We done passed the first hour of the show. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah, man. We do not get hired off of potential. We get hired off what you gonna do coming in from day one. And you know, a lot of companies say training. You gonna get trained. You come in, you better know what you're doing. Hey, man, some of these people don't want culture. That's what I've come to find out. Some of these companies don't want you to be cultured. They don't want you to know the ways of the world. Because a lot of these people that work at these companies, they haven't done none of that. That's what we got to understand as a people. We're working with people that even though they have the advantages, they haven't utilized those advantages. I watched this video of this real estate tycoon, Grant Cardone. I can't think of his Grant. And basically, he said the worst thing in the world is a white man that didn't take advantage of the advantages that he had. He said it's a white man talking. He said he walks past white people every day and he looks at them. He says, how the hell are you in the situation that you're in? And we have all these advantages over everyone else in America. Grant Cardone. He said the worst thing in the world is a white person that didn't realize the advantages that they had. That was a deep video. So you got to take advantages of everything that's afforded to you. And not just take advantage of them, you got to make it work. Because we do not have those internal advantages that a lot of people that don't look like us do. That was some of the realest information I've ever heard coming out of a white man's mouth. I make it a point to be prepared. I have to be prepared in my profession. I know that at any time they can come in and say, well, Aaron, we're going to let you go. Things aren't going the way they are. So I always got some reserves put up. Now, like I said, I may have to cut back on my lifestyle, things that I do, but yeah. This time in 60 days, my car will be paid off and my rent will be paid for 6 or 7 months. And then I can relax and chill. But you got to prepare for when that day comes for that to happen. You got to prepare. We as a people, we understand stuff. We don't overstand it. We need to start overstanding stuff, because if you're understanding something, you're under the information. You want to be over the information. Yeah, for real. The only person that you can really be 100% loyal to is yourself. Now, there are going to be people that come into our lives that we're going to show some form of loyalty to, but I'm not loyal to nobody like I'm loyal to myself. And I don't feel bad saying that. Some selfishness is good. All selfishness is not bad. So I'm a partner on for y'all. I've always thought like that since I was younger. Some selfishness is not bad. I'm selfish with my time. I don't give everybody my time. Ain't nothing wrong with me being selfish with my time. But people will tell you that selfish is a bad thing. No. Selfish is not bad in all instances. Selfishness is not bad in all instances. Apologies. Yeah, man, we have to. We have to maximize all opportunities presented. You have to. Every opportunity, even if the best time finally, I'll say this, and I say this knowing that, like I said, we don't get all the opportunities that everybody else get. But the best time to find a job is when you have a job. If you're looking for a job, the best time to find a job is when you have a job. Not when you don't have a job, because when you don't have a job, it takes away some of your negotiation points. Don't wait till you don't have a job to look for a job. The best time to find a job is when you have a job. I tell all of my clients that I help, I do their resumes, I help them in their career searches. I tell them the best time to look for a job is when you have one. You got more negotiation power. They want you. It's better for them to want you when you have a job than when you don't have one. Because if they know you don't have one, they know you need some money. I'm just trying to put you on the game coming from an HR professional's perspective. It's the only thing I'm trying to do. Damn, vampire in Brooklyn? Yeah, man. Everyone in your life should be able to suit your purpose in some shape or form, or else they can. Right, exactly. And what you just said right there, Joint Chief of Staff, is what goes on in the working world. At a company's time of need, they will pay you to come in and clean shit up. But once that stuff is cleaned up, they can cut ties with you. And people always ask me, people always say, man, you had these good jobs, you had this, you had that. Why have you never bought a house? I ain't never bought a house because ain't none of these companies loyal. You think I'm going to put myself on the line for 30 years? So a company can manipulate me like Play-Doh because they know I need to work here for 30 years to pay this house off? No, I'm not going to never give nobody that power over me. If I don't got the cash to buy the house, I'm not buying it. Yeah, I'll buy a car for 4 years, 5 years, because I know in a bigger scheme of things, I'm gonna work to pay the car for 5 years. I'm not guaranteed to have a job for 30 years. I'm a black man in America. That's why I have never bought a house. Yeah, I've had very, very good jobs where I could buy a house. No, I'm not letting nobody have that power over me. For 30 years? Fuck no. The hell I look like? I'm gonna go how this shit go. I'm gonna rent me a house. I'm gonna rent whatever. I'm gonna rent what my means can afford. But I'm not never giving no. Now that's me. That's me talking. I'm not talking about nobody else. That's me talking. I'm not a conformist. I'm not I'm not an assimilationist. So I knew that I was not gonna be nowhere for 30 years. So it don't make no sense me signing some 30-year, sign my life off for 30 years to a house that I know my mentality and how I think and my upbringing does not equal conformist. That's why I ain't never bought no house. That's why I ain't never bought no house. Because I'm not a conformist. Now, you don't have to be a conformist to get a house. But in my profession and what I work in, yeah, I'm not conforming to nobody for 30 years to pay no house off. No, not me. But that's me. I don't have, I'm not married. I'm almost debt free. Then you got these people out here, they 50 years old, they 50 this years old, they're buying their first house. And I'm not faulting that. I'm not faulting that. But why would you tap yourself down for 30 years and you 50 years old? It's just me talking. I'm not buying no house at 50 years old unless I can buy it with cash or at least 75% of it. 30 years? Come on, man. I'm 52 years old. I'm gonna be 82 years old and y'all gonna give me the deed? Man, get the hell out of here. It ain't doing nothing but leaving a bill for the people that I got coming behind me, my son, my nieces, my nephew. I'm not leaving no bills. I'm leaving them money. I got a life insurance policy, on myself, and I got everybody that's gonna get something as my beneficiaries. No, I'm not fucking signing no 30-year. I'm 50 years old. What the hell I look like? What the hell you look like? It's time to live. Uh-oh. Damn, you did. Worldwide, you did call my man Vern Proud from Brooklyn. You did call my man Vern Proud. Yeah, exactly. Same as in the entertainment industry. Man, they'll pay you today and smile on your face and ask you, you're not trying to leave, are you? And then 6 months later, they'll cut you with, like, and think they gave you a heads up? No, they didn't give you no heads up. These fucking companies ain't loyal to you. They loyal to the dollar, the bottom line. And if you think differently, you a fool. If you think differently, you a fool. Vampire Brooklyn, man, y'all about to make me watch that tonight. No, but this is a scary movie in a violent nature. It's the modern adaptation of Jason Voorhees. Ooh, I saw the previews for it. I've been trying to find it on 1, 2, 3 movies. They haven't. Yeah, I like scary movies. Yeah, Juggernaut said they'll lowball you on your rate because they think you're desperate to take anything. That's why you look for a job while you got a job. Because you ask for more money than what you're making. If you lose a job, they're gonna pay you less than what you was making at your last job. I tell everybody that I do my career coaching stuff and helping people. Best time to get a job is when you got a job. 2 week notice. I wish I would give a company a 2 week notice, but I'm not giving no notices unless I got a job. And if I got a job, I'm giving a. If I get a job and I sign a letter on Wednesday, I'm giving a notice on Wednesday until my last day is Friday. Because I'm not worried about no 2 week notice. Because the only thing they can say is if you can be hired or if you can't be hired. They can't say nothing more than that. And if they do, you can sue. They don't give you no 2 week notice when they're gonna let you go. Why should you give them a 2 week notice? But me, I'm not quitting anyway because you're gonna fire me and I'm gonna get unemployment if I ain't got no job. I play the game. And I play the game like I play the game how they play the game. Joint Chiefs of Staff said it's crazy. Someone needs to work that many years, 10-hour days, 6 days a week, miss out on family fun, friends, life experiences, just to be able to eat and live. That does, man, that does not. That sounds Joint Chief. That sounds like a slave. That sounds like a slave. Yeah, man. Your greatest commodity is your time. Your greatest commodity is your time. And jobs tend to take the time that's most beneficial for you. If you work 8 to 5, how you gonna take care of any business matters during the day? You're working. And if you do need to take care of business matters, you got to take off from work. You got to use PTO. You got to. What can you get done on a Saturday and a Sunday? If you work Monday through Friday, first shift. And if you work second shift, you got to get everything done by 10 a.m. and you got to be to work at 11, and then you get off at 7 and everything's closed. And then if you work third shift, you go in and work at 12 or 11 and you work till 7. When it's time for stuff to get done, you sleep or you're going to be up and you're going to take away from the sleep that you need to get to work the next. Man, it's a life in America is a mousetrap. I look at these games I look at these board games that we grew up playing. I look at these board games that we grew up playing, and this stuff is crazy. Mousetrap. We're in a virtual mousetrap. Monopoly. Everybody's taking our money. At every corner we go to, there's somebody taking our money. I look at this stuff now, and they were setting us up for this stuff to be normal, for us to think that it's normal for you to work for 2 weeks, to get your paycheck, to pay for your living expenses, and be broke until you get paid again. That's what these board games was trying to inculturate in us. No. 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 That don't make sense to me. It used to be 65 that you could retire. Now I think they're trying to make it 72. Who? The life expectancy is 72. So I'm gonna have to work to 72 to get the benefits? Nah, I'm gonna work till 54, and man, the chips gonna fall where they gonna fall, and I'm gonna live out my rest of my days. I'm not gonna work till I'm 60. Question of the day. Are you working till 65 years old? Are you going to work until you're 65 years old? My dad worked till he was 65 years old, retired, and he was dead at 68. That's not going to be me. I got 2 more years of working. If I have to work W-2, now I will work on my own. But I got 2 more years of W-2. And then the chips going to fall where they're going to fall. Chips going to fall where they're going to fall. But I refuse to work till I'm 60, 68, 72. Man, nah, hell no. Hey, Angie, baby. The beautiful Nubian is in the house tonight. We got Angie, baby, in the house tonight. If you ain't checked out Angie Baby's page, go check her out. Real nice looking, light skinned lady. You know, you brothers, y'all like light skinned women. She talks a good game. She got some really nice videos. If you ain't checked her page out, go check her out. Like her page, subscribe to her page. She does lives too. So yeah, go check out Angie Baby's page. When I quit the TV show Sleepy Hollow, I told her I was leaving and she said, when? I said, today. Yeah, man. These companies don't think you would just walk out. And if y'all wonder, my homeboy Juggernaut TV, he don't got no videos yet, but that's my ear to the streets in Atlanta. That's my ear to the Juggernaut TV. That's my ear to the streets in Atlanta. He lives in Atlanta. He works on all these TV sets. He works on all these TV shows. He's gonna give me the lowdown. We ain't worked out the particulars yet. He's gonna come over. He's gonna give me the Atlanta 20 minutes. Starting soon. I got some things in the works. But yeah, Juggernaut TV, he keeps his ear to the streets in Atlanta. So he gonna be my Atlanta entertainment info connect. It's coming up. Yeah. Hey man. But these companies don't think that you're prepared to walk out on them. You have to be prepared when some disrespect go down. You're not entertaining it. You getting the hell up out of there. And they shame folk for not working. Like, why you get exactly, man? I don't think I'm ever gonna give another company 8 hours unless the companies was hitting me up talking about, can we talk to you? They paying $60,000. Man, you think I'm taking a $60,000 hit? When you out your mind, you think I'm going to go to work for $60,000 less than what I was making in my pre? Baby, they sick. That's why we must be prepared. That's why we must be prepared for the unexpected. Always. Always. You work till you die, then they try to stick you in. Hey, man. No, man. I'm not doing graveyard shift. You're not going to see me standing in the door when you come to Walmart checking your receipt. No, I'm not doing none of that. I'm going to be on somebody's beach being a bum. That's what I'm going to do. Beach bum. That's what your boy's going to do. And I don't have to vote. These crazy folks out here, saying that they're going to vote for Trump and that he can be the president from jail. Listen to that. Listen to how crazy these people think. They said that they will vote for Donald Trump even if he's in jail. Now, you know, if Donald Trump goes to jail, the Secret Service goes to jail with him. Think about that. Going to pay for his jail time, and the taxpayers are going to pay for the Secret Serviceman that's going to be on each side of a cell next to him. Think about that. If Donald Trump goes to jail, he has to Secret Service has to be there. He's an ex-president. They have 24-hour security for the rest of their life. So if Donald Trump goes to jail, so the Secret Service is going to be in jail with him. Think about that. Think how crazy that sounds. She all right? She all right? Just all right? Yeah. Think about that, man. If Donald Trump goes to jail, Secret Service goes to jail with him. He has to have Secret Service personnel in jail with him. Yeah, man. Donald Trump's not going to jail. Let me tell y'all that. This trial was a grandstand. This trial was a grandstand for him to get popular. Because these people going to follow Donald Trump if he go down the toilet bowl. They going down the toilet bowl with him. They're going down the toilet bowl with him. We're coming up on an hour and a half. We are an hour and 25 minutes, hour and 26 minutes right now. But how y'all feel about that? that the president of the United States could be a convicted felon. Sound different, don't it? Because how can a convicted felon be the president, but a convicted felon can't even go out, can't even get a passport? Make it make sense. You can be the president of the United States and be a convicted felon and have the highest level of security clearance that you can have, a Yankee white, Yankee something, which is the highest level of security clearance that you can have. If you're a president of the United States, your whole family has to be secure, has to have a security clearance. They have to be vetted. Crazy when you think about it. That this man could have the highest level of security clearance in the United States as a convicted felon, and the convicted felon can't leave the 48 states, can't get a passport. What? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Terrence Ward, you a card carrying Republican, and you're I'm not voting. I'm not okay. I thought you were saying you was voting for Biden. I was like, what the hell? I can't believe that. Yeah, I'm not voting for either one of them. I'm voting for I can't think of my brother's name. He's running for president. It's a black man that's running for president. My mind just went blank. Somebody in the chat tell me what's my mind went blank. There's a black man that's running for president. I'm voting for him. I'm not voting for a convicted felon. I'm not voting. Not Robert Kennedy. I'm not voting for him either. Nah, it's a black man with the afro and the beard. The black man with the afro and the beard. I don't know, man. Robert Kennedy, man, sometimes he sound worse than Biden, man. He can't even talk, man. I don't know. Kanye? No, man. Laura Wise, what's the black man that's running for president before you go? I can't think. I got his book up here somewhere. He always got on black. He always got an ascot on. He got an afro. Yeah, he was going hard at Obama. That's him. Laura Wise, what's that man's name? Black man that's running for president. I think that's who I'm voting for. I can't think of his name. Cornel West. That is who I'm voting for. It's gonna be up. My vote is either going for Cornel West or Robert F. Kennedy. Cornel West or Robert F. Kennedy. Those are the people that I'm gonna be watching for in the debates. I'm tuning out slow. I'm tuning out Skin Mask, and I'm tuning out Felon. I'm not voting for either one of those. Terrence, I gotta get with you, man. I gotta get with you. It's 100%. Yeah, all engines 100 on my business. I got laid off yesterday. So I'm coming by the shop tomorrow, man. I'm coming by the shop to talk to you because, yeah, it's time to do some shit. But, yeah, Cornel West or Robert F. Kennedy. Those are the people that I'm looking at in terms of viable presidential candidates that don't have felonies and aren't old enough where they're not senile. I'm gonna come through tomorrow, man. But yeah, you have to be prepared for the unexpected. I'm preparing for the unexpected on a daily basis. We're at an hour and a half. Hit the like button, share this out, subscribe to the page. But hey man, the Blended Family Podcast. The blended, my homeboy Terrence Horton, he's in the chat. Hold on, Terrence, I gotta get. Yeah, you are okay. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Yeah, you got your wrench. You got your wrench. Terrence Horton ran for city council in Newport, Kentucky. Missed by about 10 votes. He's got the Blended Family podcast. He's got a number of podcasts. I'm not sure what his YouTube page is, Terrence Horton, but I'm not sure that he posts his podcast on YouTube. Look Terrence up on Facebook. My Blended Podcast. It's a podcast from him and his wife. He has a blended family. He is married to a Caucasian lady. They have children. Well, she has children. He has children. They're a blended family. And basically that's what they're talking about. Terrence, man, shout out to Terrence's son. Terrence's son, in his freshman year at Western Kentucky University, he made it to the regionals in track and field. Shout out to Terrence. Man, my mind's going blank on his son's name. Terrence Horton's son runs for Western Kentucky University. Cam Horton, freshman year, Western Kentucky, running the hurdles, running the 100, running the 200. He made it to the regionals in the nationals. I'm not sure if he made it to the actual national track meet, but yeah, shout out to him for making it to the regionals in his freshman year running track, man. Shout out to Cam Horton. Yeah, man. They just shot another episode of My Blended Podcast. Go check our Blended Journey, not his, our Blended Journey podcast. Go check him out, man. Him and his family, really fun. Terrence you talk about a dad. Terrence Horton is a dad. He's a dad. So if you wanna young black men, young white guys, young white men, if you're looking for someone that can be a role model to show you what being a father is, go check out Terrence Horton. Check him out on Facebook. I'm not sure if he's on you. He's got a YouTube page because he's here, but I'm not sure if he posts his videos on there. But yeah, go check out Terrence Horton. Laura Wise, she's got a podcast as well. I'm not sure. I think it's the Wise Sisters. She's probably gone by now, but Laura Wise, find her on YouTube. She's an author. She's a poet. She's got 3 or 4 books out. She has a podcast with her sister. Check her out. Yeah, hit the like button. Share this out. Come on, man. Come on, Terrence, man. We go way back. We go back to 1990. We go back to 1992. I've been knowing Terrence over 30 years. I knew Terrence when we just called him Country. I don't call him Country no more. I call him Terrence now. Those are nicknames from way back. We just call them Country. But yeah, man, hit the like button. We got Juggernaut TV in here tonight. We got Terrence Horton. We got Mildred in here. We got Laura Wise. We got YWG. We got Gino. We got Joint Chiefs of Staff in here tonight, man. We got the Maas Apeal family in here tonight. That's what we do. Is we talk about real topics. We talk about stuff that's gonna be beneficial to you, whether you're young, old, or whatever. We all live in this life together. I'm always open to being critiqued, to give me suggestions on things that I need to do better, things that I could do better, things that I need to put inside my life to be a better person. I'm open to that. I'm open to that. So yeah, man. Yeah. Oh man, we was wild. Man, Cardinal in Hall at the University of Louisville. Now, if you was in the University of Louisville from 1992 to 95, 1995. You know about Cardinal Hall. Cardinal Hall was a Best Western hotel. It was a Best Western hotel that the university purchased and made it into a dorm. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was the wildest, because it was a co-ed. It was co-ed. It was co-ed at that. And it used to be a hotel that they made it into a dorm. So you can imagine the wild-ish that went on at Cardinal Hall, University of Louisville, 1992, fall. Oh my gosh. Cardinal Hall. And it was right next to the expressway. And you could just, that was one of those dorms where you could just get up in. It was co-ed. Terrence, we may have to do a podcast, Cardinal Hall story, because it's 1,005 stories coming. Oh my gosh, Cardinal Hall. Oh my gosh. Cardinal Hall, the only co-ed dorm. Co-ed, like you could be in this room and your next door neighbor could be a chick. That's what I mean by co-ed. It wasn't like this floor was men, this floor was women. Nah, that shit was co-ed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Confessions of a 52-year-old college graduate. I got some stories. I stayed in the dorm with the basketball team at the University of Louisville in the 90s. Y'all know I got stories, but I don't talk about that stuff. Yeah, I stayed in the dorm with dudes that was pro basketball players, dudes that was pro football players. I got stories galore, but I choose not to talk about this stuff. That's why people talk to me, because I'm the key. I'm the keys. Information goes in, but it don't come out. Dorms, not forms. Dorms, not forms. Yeah, you didn't have to. Wasn't no sign-in. Wasn't no sign-in sheet at Cardinal Hall. You just walked in and went to where you was going to. Dorms, not forms. But yeah, tonight was a good conversation. Oh yeah, I stayed in Threckle. You know, I stayed in Threckle. I stayed on the whole zone. Second floor, Threckle Hall. It was called a whole zone. Hoes in love, not in hate. Hoes in love, not in hate. So before you say anything about me saying hoes in love, not in hate. But tonight was a good night. I haven't been outside my apartment for the last 36 hours. I'm going to go talk to my homeboy Terrence tomorrow. Go by his barber shop. Talk to him. Got some things. Like I said, I'm taking a couple months off for working. Be prepared for the unexpected. Always be prepared for change. Always. Always be prepared for change. Change can come at any time. You can be anywhere and change can come. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. One of the greatest linemen of all time, Larry Allen, was in Mexico on vacation, had a heart attack, passed away. His family has to be prepared for the unexpected. The unexpected can come in different shapes and forms. It can present itself as different obstacles in your life. But us as people, we have to always be prepared for what tomorrow brings us. We're not guaranteed a job. We're not guaranteed to wake up in the morning. There are no guarantees. The only guarantee you got is that you're going to go to sleep tonight And with God's will, you're going to wake up in the morning. This is the only guarantees we got. Pay taxes and die. But we got to make the best of it. And making the best of it is always being prepared. And being prepared can come in different shapes, forms, and fashions. But we got to be prepared. This ain't our place. And there's always going to be obstacles that's going to be thrown in front of us. But as usual, we get through that. It ain't nothing to change your lifestyle. Cut some of the fat off. Keep it moving. Until you can ball out again. But living ain't about balling out. Balling out is just having fun. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's always fun to ball out. But you can still do that. It's time and a place. It's your boy, Maas Apeal. It's been another adult conversation with Maas. We'll be back next week with another topic. But now that I will say this. Now that I'm unemployed at the moment, I don't say unemployed, I'm underemployed. I got money. I will be doing more videos on YouTube. Maybe it's time for me to grow my YouTube channel and see what's gonna come about with this. Maybe that's what it's time for. But yeah, this is your boy Maas Apeal, and it's been another Tuesday edition of Adult Conversations with Maas. I hope I said something that was beneficial to you tonight. You all always say something that's beneficial that I add to my repertoire in the comments. I appreciate you all. I appreciate everybody on Facebook, on Twitch, on Twitter. But most of all, I appreciate the Maas Apeal fan coming in tonight, showing